Good evening, I'm Bo Williams, and welcome to The 7. Let's get a look at the Big 7 stories right now. And topping the list, an addition on the University of Tennessee campus, the home of UT basketball, getting a longer name, that's for sure. As part of a deal to bring in more money for upgrades. The university will soon welcome fans to Thompson Bowling Arena at Food City Center. The grocery store chain buying the naming rights for $20 million in a deal that will last 10 years. Now, Athletics Director Danny White today calling the move a, quote, transformative opportunity and a first of its kind for Tennessee athletics. UT says those $20 million+ will help with new and needed renovations, upgrades, both inside and outside, like club amenities and new video board and more.
Everyone knows Thompson Bowling Arena now. The Food City Center is a great place, and it's only going to get better and better. And I do think it will become the best basketball arena in the country.
Now, the arena went through a major renovation, you may recall, back in 2007 with 2 levels of premium suites added. UT's volleyball program, by the way, will get to use the newly named facility first, hosting Texas State in the Tennessee Classic on Friday. And we're also interested to see how the arena's future will correspond with the proposed Neyland Entertainment District. Announced back in May, it would sit on top of the current G10 parking garage. University's initial concept for the project includes a boutique full-service hotel with for-sale condominiums and conference/event space. That announcement earlier in the year came with a formal request for information to gather ideas and gauge interest from developers. All right, our next Big 7 story takes us a few steps further up the hill on Rocky Top. UT's athletics program giving members of the media a chance to see progress on renovations to Neyland Stadium. Deputy Athletic Director Ryan Alpert taking us on a tour through the new Lower West Club this morning. That part of the project is behind the Tennessee sideline. Money brought in will help pay for later upgrades. Meanwhile, we learned improved Wi-Fi equipment will be in by Game 1. Getting a signal for years proved tough at Neyland. You probably know what we're talking about, with 100,000+ smartphone touting fans all wanting to post selfies or talk smack online. The athletics department says work is ahead of schedule with Wi-Fi access available at all gates and plazas, plus Concourse 1 and the lower bowl seats by Game 1. But there is a note of caution as well. The first few games will serve, well, as time to test the Wi-Fi upgrade.
We're going to work between each game in hopes to have a full configured Wi-Fi deployment by our 5th game of the season. The #1 goal for the entire project is to improve the fan experience. And I think in game, everybody would say, I think our fan experience team, our marketing team has elevated what you see in venue. The fireworks, the music, the in-game interactions, they've raised to an elite level. And we want to do the same. And so investing back into Wi-Fi, investing into concourses, restrooms, things that impact our full fan base is really important to us.
You know, we're just 2 years into the 5-year renovation plan. You can check out the timeline for the next 3 years of upgrades to Neyland over on our website, WATE.com. And we're staying on campus for another Big 7 at 7 story for you tonight. It's the first day of classes, and as the students start their semester, we're hearing from UT leaders about the impact of efforts to hang on to more of them from one year to the next. The student body for this fall topping 36,000, as the university says it is doing a better job of retention, citing a rate of around 90%, which UT says sets a record. Also swelling the ranks, 10% more graduate and professional students. While administrators highlighted successes in those efforts today, it also comes as UT students have had some tough times finding somewhere to stay, either on campus or nearby. Knoxville Campus Chancellor Dondi Plowman giving us an update today on efforts to make more room.
Dorms underway. They won't be available till fall of 25, so 2 years. 2 more years of a little bit of a tight crunch. I don't think it'll be tight next year because there's going to be a lot more in the market for upperclassmen over on Cumberland and around. So we're working hard on that. We have some leases on some apartments, and we have some transfer students in there. And as that apartment complex, it's just brand new, so they're really beautiful spaces. Until we get the next new dorms, we'll be looking for every creative alternative we can.
I'm very excited. I've been looking forward to it a very long time, and of course the summer after your senior year is longer because you're out earlier and you start later, so it's definitely been lots of anticipation, so I'm very glad to be here.
You know, UT says first-year students like Helena, who you just heard from, will have 6 weeks of programming to start their time on Rocky Top with hundreds of events in the final phase of orientation, the Big Orange Welcome. And here's a literal sign of that welcome. Chancellor Plowman tweeting this picture of a billboard. It reads, "Welcome to Rocky Top, Vols!" Exclamation point. Love it. All right, our next big story for you, more heated criticism leveled at your state lawmakers. You may remember yesterday when members of the public, including Covenant school parents, were ordered out of a House committee hearing after lawmakers adopted rules banning signs from the special session on public safety. Well, today, a Davidson County judge sided with the ACLU, blocking that no sign rule. Meanwhile, senators wrapped up their day this afternoon, having passed 3 bills, just a fraction of the more than 50 proposed. The reaction from demonstrators, well, as you can imagine, was heated. Demonstrators chanting, "You've done nothing," and unfurling a banner which reads, "No gun reform, no peace," as Senate lawmakers left their chamber today. None of the 3 measures passing so far come with major change to gun policy. Now, one offers free gun locks and makes gun safety devices tax exempt. Another calls for more reporting by the TBI on human trafficking. And the third speeds up reporting of convictions from courts to the TBI. On the House side of the Capitol, committee hearings continued today while fellow lawmakers offered their own criticism of their Senate colleagues. Yesterday, House Republican Caucus Chair Jeremy Faison bought and put up an ostrich egg in the Senate chamber, saying the Senate Republican caucus has buried its head in the sand. Faison sent an apology email this morning. Senator Paul Bailey responded by saying Faison should apologize to the people the House kicked out of a committee the previous day, leaving some Covenant parents in tears.
All of us were expressing frustration about it. And somebody in leadership said, it's like they're acting like ostriches and just sticking their head in the sand. And when they said that, I was like, oh, I need to go buy an ostrich egg and present that.
Those moms have been here since April of last year. I come to committees throughout the year. Those moms have been here, been on the front rows. They have been nothing but kind. They're here letting their voice be heard, but in such a manner that people understand what they're feeling inside.
Bailey going on to say he does not want this feud to last any longer. The Senate is likely to adjourn tomorrow. We'll have more from Nashville tonight at 11. And our state capitol newsroom reporter Chris O'Brien will be back on the Hill tomorrow as the special session on public safety moves ahead. All right, our next Big 7 story for you. A crime alert as police investigate an attempted rape. Knoxville police sharing this sketch of a person that investigators would like to question. Police tweeting that they are, well, wanting to learn this person's name. According to police, the attempted rape happened around 2 in the morning back on June 24th around the area of Stone Street and Tyson Street. Police think the guy that they're looking for spends time in the Broadway and Magnolia areas. He's described as a white man, thought to be about 30 years of age, stands around 6'1", short, spiky hair. Anyone with information is asked to please call East Tennessee Valley Crime Stoppers. Got the number right there on the screen, 865-215-7165, or reach out via social media. Remember, you can stay anonymous, and the right information could make you eligible for a cash reward. Moving down our Big 7 at 7 list for you tonight, a Hamlin County community is fighting now to keep a man behind bars 43 years after the crime. Randy May was convicted of killing 16-year-old Mary Jones and leaving her friend, 15-year-old Mitzi Sizemore, in the woods to die. Well, May pretended to be a police officer and coerced the girls into his car. May said he was looking for 2 runaways the girls knew. He took the 2 teens to a remote area and carried out the attack. Lead investigator of the case, Martin Coffey, hopes the parole board keeps May behind bars.
I would say this, if the parole board decides to release him, they really need to let the community know, because they're releasing a predator back into the community. And that's something nobody wants to see. That's what's on my mind.
May's parole hearing is tomorrow. We will have a crew there following what happens. Wrapping up our Big 7 list for you tonight, we're seeing more and more schools push back now the start times of their Friday night football games because of the hot weather that we're experiencing. Here are ones we know so far. Powell at Farragut kicks off at 8 o'clock. So is Fulton at Campbell County, while Gatlinburg-Pittman's matchup at Cocke County is now set for a 7:30 kick. The same goes for Alcoa's home opener against Bearden. William Blount at Carnes is an 8 o'clock kickoff. Also, 8 o'clock for Sevier County at Jefferson County. West plays at Clinton at 7:45. We'll post more of these changes as they come in. You'll find them at WATE.com. But again, keep checking the website as some of those kickoff times on Friday night are changing.